Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our Rat Basketball Round Robin Tournament. If you happen to miss the first two games, you can check it out on our COSI Connects website. We have links to those games where Blue and Echo and Charlie and Delta faced each other, and you'll have to check out and see who won those. But today we're going to start with our Cheez-It squad. So Colby and Feta will be playing today. My name is Laurie Miller. I'm the manager of Living Collections here at COSI, and I'm going to be hanging out after the game if you have any questions about the game, as well as introducing one of the other animals that we have in our animal collection. For now, I'm going to turn things over to our announcers, Steve and Guy.
Hello and welcome to COSI and our latest game in the Rat Basketball Association RBA inaugural tournament. We have Feta and Colby playing today. I'm Steve, play-by-play. With me as always is Guy Talks a Lot. Thanks so much, Steve. It's great to be here. Absolutely. So we've got, oh my goodness, look at that right off the bat. Feta went up for that basket there, and she didn't come down with it. Yeah, it looks like Colby's going to take advantage. Goes down, scores. Feta trying to make up for it. Goes through the hoop to make sure that one counts. Interesting. So these rats, it seems, they're learning, but they haven't quite mastered it. Well, sometimes they have. There's another one. There's another example there. Feta pulling up again. Colby, they're wrestling over it. Colby's got it, going down, puts it through. Yeah, I mean, that's a great example, like as you think, once again. But as you think about learning anything, it just takes some time. It takes some time to learn and master these things, and sometimes we're quicker at it than others, like with anything. Absolutely. Well, it looks like Colby is really taking advantage of Feta's mistakes here. Goes down, puts it in again. Feta with no doubt going through the hoop that time. No doubt at all. Oh, the ball's just there. Here's the advantage. Colby scratches. Colby goes down with the steal even after the scratch. Grabs it and puts it through the hoop. My goodness. Really looks like Colby is taking full advantage. Yeah, I'd say so there, Steve. I think Colby is really taking advantage. Putting another one through there. Look at that. My goodness. Yep, that'll get another basket. No doubt about that one either. Absolutely no doubt about it. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
COSI may be closed, but we are open for fun and engaging science through COSI Connects, COSI's digital doorway for fun, at-home science discovery and learning. Every day, we're going to deliver fresh, exciting, and engaging science through COSI videos and hands-on activities you can try at home. Follow us here and visit cosi.org/COSI Connects for your daily science activity. We look forward to sharing great science with you.
And we're back. Steve and Guy here with you. Colby just continues pulling away. Feta continues to shoot himself in the foot. Yeah, that's all right though. It's still a strong game. Everybody's learning here. But this is where we learn who's going to win this tournament. Absolutely. So what exactly is that ball they're playing with? Well, Steve, I've been told that's actually the ball from a roll-on deodorant container, a roll-on deodorant ball. That's our official regulation ball in Rat Basketball. Interesting. Colby doing it once again. I really think this lead is just going to be insurmountable here. We're getting right down to the end. Feta put it through again, no doubt going through the hoop. Yeah, but I think you're right, Steve. I think it's just going to be too much. I think this game is going to be all over. I think it's going to be Colby. We're counting down here. We're getting close to the end. Let's see where this is going to end up here. And there's the bell. There's the bell. Colby wins it. Moving on. Thanks so much for watching.
This has been brought to you by COSI, a nonprofit science and technology center in Columbus, Ohio. If you liked this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. Also, please consider a donation to COSI so we can continue to engage, inspire, and transform lives and communities by making science accessible to everyone, everywhere. For more information, visit cosi.org/support.
Well, there you have it. Colby for the win this time. Next week, we're going to have Bree and Gouda will be playing. And you can check out the bracket on any of our social media pages so you can follow along and see who's playing next. You will be here 1:30 next week, same time and same channel. So I have with me Archimedes, and Archimedes is an eastern screech owl. And she came to us, as you can see, she just turned her head. She was injured in the wild. And so somebody turned her into the Ohio Wildlife Center where they rehabbed her with the intent to be able to release her into the wild. But unfortunately, she wasn't able to catch live food. So when they put her in the pre-release facility, they had her there for a while to make sure that she couldn't and she could not. So that's how we ended up with her here at COSI. And we really appreciate being able to use her as an education bird. And as you can imagine, she's a fan favorite. But there's a lot of really cool things about screech owls that we can talk about. They are native to right here in central Ohio. So you can look for them, but they're really hard to find. So as you can see, I'm not sure how well you can see, but she's pretty small. She's also only up during the nighttime because she's nocturnal. So they will be in tree cavities and very hard to find. So instead of looking up into the tree to try and find a screech owl, there you go. It's better to look around the base of the tree. So they will spit up pellets that are full of bones and fur from the animals that they eat that they can't digest. And if you're finding lots of pellets around the base of a tree, that's the tree you want to keep an eye on so that you can look up and see if you can find one of these guys during the day. Now they get their name, the screech owl, because they do have a very loud call that does sound like screeching, but they also have a variety of other different calls, including trills. And that's the one that we would hear most often here at COSI. Now they do have those really large eyes that helps them to see at nighttime, but because they're so large, there's not enough room around her eye socket to have room for muscles. So you and I can move our eyes up or down or left to right without moving our head. She can't do that. So she has to be able to turn her head in order to see anything. Now, some people think that they can turn their head all the way around. That's actually not true, but they can turn it really far. So she can turn it 3/4 of the way around in both directions. So she is able to have that 360-degree radius in which she can see. And what allows her to do that is she has extra vertebrae in her neck. So the neck bones, you and I have 7 vertebrae, and even giraffes have 7 vertebrae. They're just a lot bigger than ours. She actually has 14 vertebrae in her neck, and that's how come she can turn her head so far. Now they have very specialized feathers. So if you were to touch her, she's very, very soft. And that's because on the sides of her feathers, it's called serrated, or it looks a little bit like a steak knife on the edges of those feathers. And that gives her silent flight. So if she was flying in the middle of the night, you wouldn't see her coming because it's dark, and you also wouldn't hear her coming. So that makes her a very efficient predator. Now, these guys are not really known for being the smartest animal in the animal kingdom. So you guys just saw our rats playing basketball. They are very intelligent. They think through problems. But this guy doesn't have to be that intelligent. So she's got those big eyes that take up so much room in her head that there's not a whole lot of room left for her brain. But she's very instinctual, and she's very good at being an owl. And so they don't have to think through problems like you or I do. She does have a very sharp beak and very sharp talons, and she will use those to catch her prey. Now, she will eat mice and moles and things like that, but she'll also catch frogs and bugs. They eat all sorts of different things. So that's Archimedes. She is our eastern screech owl, and she is housed here at COSI as a part of our program animals. And it doesn't look like we have any questions. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and sign off. But we hope to see you guys back here next Friday at 1:30 for the matchup of Gouda and Brie. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everybody.